Hello, Pisces. This is a reading for all Pisces placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. My name is Melissa. Welcome to my channel. In the description box below, you will see several links to my social media, as well as areas where you can book a reading, and also an email if you just want to contact me. This is a reading for March 16th through the 31st. However, if you happen to find it at a different time, Pisces, then it's meant for you to hear. So what's going on with Pisces? Especially, we just had this huge transit, right? Where Saturn, the rule maker, and the systems moved into Pisces, your sign. All right, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. All right, King of Wands. So I feel like the overall energy is, I do feel like it's an end of an era. I feel like you need to be more exploratory about your life right now. I feel like, you're coming to a point where things don't seem as they may have seemed in the past, and the feelings that you're experiencing in relationships may be a little different, and you're questioning, like, is this real? Is this even happening? Versus, what's really happening. We're going through a transition, so things are going to be different, and there's really no way to control it. You just kind of go with the flow. We do have the Four of Wands, so I do feel like you're celebrating. Now, it's possible we're celebrating the end of Pisces season, so it could be that you just had a celebration, maybe a birthday or something like that. But I also feel like, Pisces, that there are people that really want you to win, okay? So people in your corner really want you to win, all things, all flags flying high about who you are as an individual. And I think that's really amazing. What's coming over as a challenge is the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, I don't know if you feel like you've been beat up like over the last few years, because it almost looks like, yeah, you've like used all of your magic, you've done all of your things, and you're like finally in that last point where it's like, okay, it's almost over. Like, you're not going to be carrying the burden of others right now. It's almost over, whatever it is that's been bothering you. At the root of the problem, we do have the Knight of Wands. So you can see, ready to ride into battle and create something new. And I feel like this is Leo, Sag, Aries energy. Maybe you have an Aries somewhere close to you, or somebody with strong Aries in your chart. I feel like you're being inspired by this person, Pisces. This almost feels like, yeah, it's like you've got like a new look on life. And I think that goes back to like, maybe there's people in your ear saying like, this person isn't good for you, or maybe you're feeling like other people think this person isn't good for you, but you're like, no, this person is like everything. This person is giving me life, is breathing life into me, breathing creativity into me. I love that for you, Pisces. In the past, we have the Six of Wands. So, the Six of Swords. So it does look like that you moved on from something else before. You kind of, I usually call this the gather the kids and go. So it looks like you've moved on from something in the past that's kind of maybe making a little, we have the full moon here. So I feel like there's more stuff that you don't know about your past that may come up. Dirty secrets is what I just heard. So you might have some dirty secrets come up that not necessarily pertaining to you, but something or the people around your life in the past. You've got the Hermit. So this is in your subconscious, the Hermit. So I feel like you're trying to get a little more spiritual, get a little more in line, maybe even getting a little more reclusive. Or you might be interested in a earth sign, which who wouldn't be, right? But it feels like you're trying to get more in tune with your spirit and who you are as a person, which I think that's amazing. I mean, we're constantly evolving as people. And I feel like sometimes when you call upon a higher spirit that's something bigger than yourself, you're never going to go wrong. In the direct outcome, we do have the Strength card, Leo energy. So I do feel like a lot of people have, wherever Leo placement is in your chart when you're a Pisces, I feel like there might be an area there that you need to revisit. I feel like it's old wounds that are popping up, and it's like you're kind of waving. What I say about this is she's waving her wand like she's got a pocket full of tornadoes, and it's literally like an index file of all of the mistakes that you've made in the past. And I feel like this stuff is coming forward for you because you need to remind yourself, like, I am way stronger than I thought I was, and I've made these mistakes, and they've actually improved my life because I made these mistakes. So as you come across other things here in the future, I feel like it's going to be kind of a nod to how far you've come. I love that for you. What's in the advice from Spirit? We have the Page of Cups. I feel like it's time to get a little more imaginative. Okay, Pisces, and that's kind of a joke, right? Because you're constantly dreaming about other things. But I feel like you need to be imaginative in that you need stuff to happen in reality. So less dreamy talk and more reality talk, okay? What's going on around you is the Empress. Could be a Taurus or an Aries, and it looks like it's somebody that's supporting your creativity, maybe pregnant with ideas, or you possibly have gotten pregnant, or you're thinking about getting pregnant. But this is, someone who's incredibly creative and incredibly loving and nurturing, but also like almost like a mother type, which I love that for you, Pisces. Who doesn't want someone like that around? In the hopes and fears, we have the Two of Swords. So I feel like you're afraid to make a decision about something. And really, no decision is a bad decision. There's going to be growth no matter what. So I feel like it's just go with your gut and move forward. All right. And in the final outcome, we have the Four of Cups, which tells me sometimes you're so focused on what's in front of you that you miss out on Spirit's gifts to you. I feel like people constantly try to offer something to you, and you're just like, I can't even look at that right now. Like, I'm too busy. But yet, people are bringing bags of money to you, and you're like, I can't right now. I'm just so busy with my life, and you're missing out on the good stuff. So I love this reading for you. I hope you spend a little more. We have a lot of wands and a lot of swords. So I feel like you should spend a lot more time creating a reality for yourself, and maybe even spending more time reading more books and less on watching media. So I love this reading for you, Pisces. I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks, and I'll talk to you soon. Toodaloo.